Yo guys, welcome back to another video. Today we have one last video, another news video on a certain Erling Haaland. And apologies if it looks like I'm sweating, it's boiling here. And I've just been recording and editing and uploading as many videos as I can today for you. Just because, why not? Why don't I give you guys a gift? If you haven't seen already, I've actually changed my my logo, just my logo, and it's here. If you haven't seen it already, I changed it. It's a little bit nicer than the old one, a bit new, updated. Yes, I made it myself. I just want to thank every single one of you. Before this gets stoppy, let's get into it. So, from Southampton's hosting of Chelsea at St Mary's Stadium earlier, one thing I could tell is we're missing a focal point in our team, and that is an out-and-out complete striker. I've said it for the past 2 days, but from that Southampton performance, I can just tell if we had a focal point, like one of the best on the planet. Imagine if we had 10 years ago and we had Didier Drogba winning us the Champions League. That focal point with Timo Werner slightly to the left, Mason Mount maybe a bit behind to the right, or that could be Kai Havertz or Hakim Ziyech. I don't know if Tammy Abraham is the man. He seems very injury prone, and I just don't know if... I love Tammy Abraham. If you haven't seen already, I actually made myself a wallpaper from just practicing Photoshop for thumbnails. So I made it myself. I love Tammy and Mason Mount. They're probably my two favourite players. But anyway, we need a focal point, a striker, a complete striker. Fast, powerful, huge, strong. And that the one player fits the bill perfectly. And it is the Norwegian Erling Haaland. Now, Olivier Giroud is expected to leave at the end of the summer, and Tammy Abraham's future is up in the air. I don't think that he will want to leave. I don't think that he will leave. I don't think he'll go for another loan move. He's been on so many loan moves throughout his career. I think it's just mean to send him on another. And due to this, Chelsea are likely to go out on the market once again for another striker. Now, if you're a current Chelsea fan, but you've only recently started supporting Chelsea, let me give you a brief history on Chelsea FC strikers in the Roman Abramovich era. Well, there's too many to mention. I've actually found an article here ranking every single striker since 2000, and I'll just go through some of them. Some of them. Radamel Falcao on loan in 2015-16. He is a brilliant talent from Monaco, ended up going to Atletico Madrid, I think, or maybe it's the other way around. Anyway, he scored 1 goal during his loan spell. Gonzalo Higuain, 5 goals in 19 games. It was a loan move with the potential to be permanent, but no surprise it wasn't. Romelu Lukaku obviously wasn't very good for Chelsea, but then did go to Everton and became a huge superstar at Everton. Then Chelsea trying to sign him back again, but ended up going to United for big bucks. Flopped again at a big club, and now he's at Inter Milan and having the time of his life. Loic Remy, he was decent, 12 goals in 47 games. Says it all though. Demba Ba, 14 goals in 51 games. Although he did score that goal against Liverpool after the Steven Gerrard slip. Andrei Shevchenko, 23 goals in 77 games. 30 million. Back then, that's a lot of money. Michy Batshuayi, another one, real big disappointment. Daniel Sturridge, 24 goals in 96 games. Alvaro Morata, no, this is stupid. That's only the top 15. Samuel Eto'o, 12 goals in 35 games. Not awful, but not great considering his backstory. Hernan Crespo, 25 goals in 2 seasons. Not great. Fernando Torres, £50 million. Rest is history. Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank in 3rd. Solid. Diego Costa. To be fair, Diego Costa and first, obviously, Didier Drogba. Diego Costa, Didier Drogba, and Hasselbank are the 3 that I can actually remember being good. Out of 25, that is not great. However, Erling Haaland, if he flops, I think he must be the flop of the century. He's already scored 41 goals in 42 games for Borussia Dortmund. That is nutty. That's nutty. However, lots of clubs are going to be interested in a young talent that good. And Ole Gunnar Solskjaer for United, Real Madrid, although they've always preferred Kylian Mbappe. Cheers, mate. Manchester City are a big one, looking to find a new striker for replacing Sergio Aguero, and I do not think Gabriel Jesus is that man. Erling Haaland's father actually played for Manchester City. Leeds United are another one. I don't think they could afford him, but he did actually grow up in Leeds, so may want a fairy tale story to end his career potentially. PSG, they're just going to be linked to any player because they can afford anyone. Bayern Munich, I haven't actually seen any stories linking Haaland to Bayern Munich. To be fair, they do just snap up every single other good Bundesliga player so that they can win the Bundesliga, and then they pretend to be proud at the end of the season by celebrating it like, oh, how did we win that? We just paid everyone off. But now, Mundo Deportivo claim that Barcelona are now in a running, and Barcelona's transfer business hasn't been great, not to mention Ousmane Dembele, Antoine Griezmann, Philippe Coutinho, all costing upwards of £100 million, and none of them being worth that at all. Maybe Antoine Griezmann, but not £100 million and upwards. Ronald Koeman is in desperate need of a number 9 as well after letting Luis Suarez go for free. He's just like, you know what, Luis Suarez, you're a very good striker. We don't need you anymore. I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna do a clever thing, a smart thing, and give away our best striker, one of the best strikers in the world, for free, and it will do us good. It didn't do them good. They were in for moving for Memphis Depay and Lautaro Martinez, and did actually, I think, table offers for both of them. However, the Memphis deal went very far and then ended up falling down. I don't know. But inquiries are set to be asked for Haaland from Barcelona, which would cause Chelsea another huge problem and interrupt Marina Granovskaya's pursuit in signing the Norwegian superstar. Furthermore, Erling Haaland's father has stated that he could potentially be on the move. He might have hinted it. He said, quote, he's very happy at Borussia Dortmund right now, but Erling loves the challenge, and you can never know what the future holds in football. We'll see, unquote. Now, I do think that's just a very generic way of saying he could potentially move in the future, but he's happy where he is. That's what everyone says. He's happy where he is. He's dedicated to the club he's at now, but we don't know what's going to happen. Obviously, he does know. He's probably going to move this summer, if not definitely next summer, because his release clause is £65 million. He's going to want to step up from the Borussia Dortmund and then step up from the Bundesliga overall. So maybe that's the reason why Bayern Munich haven't been interested. There's been no stories linking them. And I do think a Premier League destination is going to be the place that he's going to go. I don't know if he'll be interested in Spain. Real Madrid, Benzema has been decent, you know. I don't know. He's probably going to be able to start over Benzema, but it's going to be a lot more difficult than Oli Giroud and Tammy Abraham at Chelsea. Man United also have Edinson Cavani, so they're not desperate for a striker. But Barcelona are the only team that are really need a striker as much as Chelsea. So this could halt Chelsea's pursuit of Erling Haaland. Hopefully not, but please comment down below what you think. That is all for today. Thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you're new around here. Follow me on Twitter if you haven't already down below. Subscribe if you're new around here. And goodbye.